Tonight, it's the opening leg of a two-game aggregate series. Most goals win. I'm looking forward to this one. Opening face-off is just seconds away. Oh, the buzz in the air is next level here in this playoff building. Here's a centering pass. Picked off in front. Here they come. Here on the left side on the attack. Big time stop.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Beats the puck up to Kukin. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Excellent stick work on the play. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Takes the feed at the point. Denies him with the save. St. Denis carries the puck in his own zone. Salzburg's gained possession. Grabs control of it at the point. Takes a shot. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination, have his eyes on the prize the whole time, and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net. That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
And a great save! There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie comes up. Still lots of time left in the period. Still no score in this one. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Lions take it across the line. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers strummed up. The Red Bulls get a hold of the puck along the boards. Salzburg's ready to go on the attack. Here's a chance.
Tomarım.
And he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. Oh, he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Penalty coming up. Across the line, down the left wall. Scores! And yes, they won't need that power play after all.
Well, it's a delayed call. It almost looks as that the defensive structure collapses today. Do they take advantage? This is a primetime example of not taking the care of the puck in your own end, and you find a way to get out of it. You weather the storm, but in transition, when you are quick, you can capitalize, and that's exactly what's happened here.
Salzburg's efforts pay off as they get the game's first goals. We inch closer to the midway mark of the first.
Yeah, and they're inching closer and closer to more goals here as they get the first one of the game. And sometimes scoring is a struggle, James. But when you put one by the tender, often it comes in bunches.
And some good footwork to kick it away. Muffs the shot attempt. Great pass from the left wing. Cuts to the front. Scores! On the power play, they strike.
Well, it's certainly showing chemistry, isn't it, James? Where they're moving the puck, they're moving positions, they're not static, there's a lot of motion, and they convert. Well, he had his eyes on the puck, he tracked it perfectly and got himself set to position, James. I thought he had it, he got a good chunk of it, but he didn't get it all. With that last goal, you can certainly tell that the coach is not impressed. His team did not start ready and certainly been struggling throughout this game, now down by a few.
Salzburg's extended the lead to 2 goals here in the first.
You can certainly see that there's jump to their step. They have their legs underneath them, and they've really dictated pace and controlled the game.
The Red Bulls have it from their own end. The Lions get a hold of the puck, undermanned. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
A lot of frustration in the building. Usually there's excitement with the power play, James, but unfortunately they're not getting any rhythm here as they spent the majority of it in their own zone.
Slides it quickly to Morgan. Turns it over. The Red Bulls move the puck in the defensive zone. Takes the feed. Fires it on net. Turns him away. Slides it diagonally to Pulsers. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. The Red Bulls cross the blue line and are on the attack. Salzburg's got possession of the puck. Tees him up! Oh, tremendous save on the one-timer! Intercepted the pass. Salzburg's got the puck along the boards. Quick feed to Raffel. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Quick pass to Stevens. Feeds the puck to St. Denis. On the attack along the boards. Big save in front.
Well, this is just a great save from the slot area. I mean, he recognizes where that puck's going. He gives the top of the net, but he takes it away.
The Red Bulls have been the better team so far in this first period. They've had multiple scoring opportunities, and as a result have the lead. Wilson's won the draw inside his own end. Looking to set up offensively. Skates to the crease. And he takes a shot. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Here in the later stages of this period, the Red Bulls lead this 1-2-zip. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels, after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Zürich's got the puck along the wall. Scores!
Taught when you're a little kid that you have to protect the interior of the ice, and the defender caught way outside the dots, has to hustle back to get to that coverage, and by then it's too late.
Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Salzburg's put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the first. The Lions win the defensive zone faceoff. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. Second period set to get underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. We've played a period here, Cheryl, and we've had an intermission to collect our thoughts. What do you make of what you've seen?
The Red Bulls are playing hard tonight, in particular in the offensive zone. They've got that shot mentality. They're driving and attacking the net.
Feeds it over to Mulligan. Tosses it on to Frodin. Takes it into the slot. They tie it up. They tie it up with the goal.
Oh, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts. You see players working on this all the time in practice, real tight to the net. Just that quick release shot. It's got to be on the stick and off the stick. Well, it transfers to the game tonight.
The Lions have evened things up here in period number 2. We got ourselves a new game.
Yeah, you love these games that go back and forth, and they've worked hard to get to this point, and now they got the equalizer. Giddy up.
Puck grab by Mulligan. Zurich's got him along the wall. Lets it go from the slot. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. The Red Bulls have it now. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Schneider's got the puck. Quick shot. Grabs it in his own end. Slides the puck over. From the open ice, they feed the line. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps it at bay. Here's a chance. Turns that one away. Corcoran's moving the puck through his own zone. Quick shot. Absolutely no fear to get in front of the slap shot. Zurich's got the puck in their own end. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Corcoran's got it across the line. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Takes the feed, moving in. Great poke check on the reach. The Red Bulls scoop it up along the boards. Takes it at center. The Red Bulls play it along the wing. And that's a great heads-up play by Henry. Passes it over. Big play inside the defensive zone. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Oh, he stopped that rocket. Works it across to Olsen. Puck turnover. Here they come. Salzburg's gained possession along the boards. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender. Can't get a hold of that pass. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. Feeds the cross-ice pass to Olsen. Reads the pass perfectly and takes it off. And that was a good heads-up read to make that save. Nice poke check. Heads to the back of the net. Zurich's got control of it now here in the offensive end. From the back of the cage with the puck. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by St. Denis. Scooped up along the wall by Raffel. The Red Bulls will play it in their own end. Here's a shot. Turns it aside. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Here in the late goings of the period, it's all tied up. Zurich's got possession here in their own end. Moves it to Aberg. Moves by the check. And that's a smart heads-up play by Huber. The Red Bulls take it across the blue line. Here's a shot. Big stop.
Persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? You wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize, and this is the
third strike late here in period number 2. What a huge momentum lifter for them.
And I don't know if they'll want the intermission, James, because you can certainly feel their temperature rising, can't you? It's when you feel that certain something coming at you. It's like a wave, and they have it right now.
And he takes the dish. The Lions will play it from the defensive zone. Shot! And he had an answer with that save.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Hot blast! Sizzling shot, and he makes the save. The Red Bulls have generated plenty of quality scoring chances and a big reason why they lead late in the second period. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Fans desperately calling for a shot before the buzzer. And that goes off course off a body. There's the horn bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. Welcome back, everyone. They say 3 is the magic number. And here we are with period number 3. And this one's underway here in the third. Moves it quickly over to Ulcers. Puck picked up by Kukin. Picks up the feed. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they've created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts. I want to take this replay back to where it all began, and it's going to be on the hit. I mean, in that contact zone that separates a player from puck. I mean, if you don't make this hit, you don't get possession, and there's no score.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We got a tie game. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Puck scooped up by Ulcers. Shuts them down. Great use of the stick of the defensive end by St. Dennis. Here's a short pass to Raffle. And he takes the pass. The Red Bulls take it along the wall. Slides it across. From one point man to another. Back to the blue line. Moves close to the point. Hammers it. What a stop.
Baltzer's doing a great job tonight of showing off his offensive skill set in this game here, James. Multiple opportunities on the net. He sticks with it. He's been sniffing in around the paint, and he finally converts. You can see sort of the weight come off of his shoulders right now. I expect the stick to be lighter in his hands, and wouldn't be surprised if he gets another one.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Zurich's taking possession in their own end. Lebanon stick handling in his own zone. Turned aside with the glove by Tolvanen. Taken along the wall by Schneider.
Aberg's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity.
And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line. Just a fabulous goal, Jane, with a lot of elements woven into it. I mean, he's stumbling, so he almost falls, but he's able to get a shot off just in time. He's able to hold himself up and get that shot off. His hands away from his body, not the greatest position, but he manages to find the back of the net.
The Lions, with that goal, have gone up by 1 here in the third.
Well, you're better up by 1 than down by 1, James, but there's a lot of runway left. Now it's a mindset of attack, but be defensively responsible.
Zurich trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that's intercepted by Raffel. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Takes a shot. Denies him with the pad. Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Lions are hanging on to this 1-goal lead. They'd love to add another. The Red Bulls win the draw. With the blast! He's inside the slap shot. Wow! The Red Bulls have played well tonight, creating all sorts of scoring chances, but they still trail here in the third. Zurich's going to start with the puck in their own end. Right off Main Street and on the attack. The Red Bulls have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Handles the puck. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. And they take possession off the draw here at their own end. Shuts it down with a stop.
You can feel the energy in the building right now in this tight game. The pressure is on. You have to find a way to embrace it at this moment.
Pass back to the point. Lets it fly. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. More than half the period has expired. The Lions lead at 4-3. Zurich's won the face-off deep in their own end. Tries to get it over to Balsers. Fires it. Oh, and he steps up with that glove to stop that one. Tremendous hit into the boards, and that's a finishing play. The Red Bulls looking against the half wall. Rips it, and he gets in front of that rocket. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
Что, камень закончился?
Zürich's got the lead here in period number 3. So, Cheryl, do you protect or do you keep on pushing now?
I think there's a fine balance here. I mean, you don't just want to play to hold on. You want to attack for the win, James, but you got to recognize where you are on the ice, and you got to trust who you put out there.
From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Picked off by Aber. Zürich's got it in their own zone. The Lions carried along the wall. Salzburg looking to break out of their own end. And a stick in the lane, that's that threat.
Well, if you want to be out there at the end of the game, you got to make smart decisions with the puck, and that's one right there. Just electing to put the puck in deep and play safe.
The Red Bulls gain possession. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Zürich's got the puck. Under a minute to play in this dandy. And now it's grabbed by Aber. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. What a steal in his own end.
Playing with confidence is one thing, but then you can be overconfident as well, James, especially when you have a lead. You want to make sure you're in good position to be able to backtrack and help out your defense.
And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Salzburg's had more shots on goal, but yet they've run into a hot goalie. They trail late in this third period. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Quick pass to Raffel. Takes the pass. Gets in the lane with the body. Grabbed along the board by Pulsers. In all alone. And that one doesn't go. What a save.
Well, the goalie makes a huge save at a critical point in the game, but for the shooter, you have to find a way to convert as you run down the stretch.
Quick shot. That's it.
That's it. They tie it up. They tie it up before the final buzzer. Oh, this is shocking, James. I was staring at the clock and watching the seconds tick away, and boom, they score. That is a deflator. Let's see who wins this one now. It's time. Now the bench just erupts when they get this equalizer, and really, James, they're rewarded for their urgency. This is all about battle, compete, and will to put it in the net, and they get the goal. Well, the coach's reaction is electric when that goal is scored. The building is buzzing here, James, late in the third period to get the equalizer. I mean, you're in a playoff game. You've got to find a way to come out on top.
Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Zürich's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. And we are all over with this one tonight. Well, one game in the books, but it's still a race to the finish here with most goals, Cheryl.
I hated these as a defender, James. It was all about goal scores, not about defending. And this is what happens in an aggregate series. You forget the first game. Now it's all about the second and getting your total higher.
Well, we certainly had a great time tonight. Everybody in the broadcast crew as well. And from all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski wishing you a safe and a healthy night. And we'll see you down the road again soon.
Закончил с камедой?
Нет. Если некрасиво сделать.
Ей по уходу нравится под всякий шум компьютерного игры.
Вы его
Отлично, ещё.
приучили, красавец.
И этот тоже, они же такой
Вот
же.
тот, кто с детства приученный к этому ко всему.
Понял.